Hey there, Kevin's loving vibration, Jan, just visiting, JD, peace on earth, Michelle, Prairie Flower, hey Dan, Mariah. So Lisa, here it goes. Okay, thanks for coming, you guys. Whoa, it's going so fast I can't read it. Dan says he's in DC. T Barb, sorry you guys, it's going so fast I can't read it. Christine. It's going fast, you guys. We got, so hey Connie. It's beautiful out here too. It rained this morning and it's nice and clear. That crisp air, not cold, a little bit warm. Psychic dummy, I love it. Connie, hey you guys. Right. Oh, Lynn wants me to know she's in on the live. Thank you. I can't see you, Lynn, because it goes. My brother used to do that all the time. He was such a gentleman. He used to say, "Quit the grinning and drop the linen" to all the ladies. Hey, Marge, now it's slowing down a bit. Cold and beautiful in Kentucky, says Lisa. Great for you guys to be here. Thank you so much. Hey, Lorraine. Hey, Helena. Ray. Marie. Ann. Maureen. Cheryl. Pamela. Just waiting for some of y'all to come in. Thank you guys for coming in. Thank you guys for being here. Maria's in Oxnard. Yeah, where y'all from? Hey, cuz. My cousin's in the house, Regina. Thumbs up, you guys. Thank you, Connie. Melbourne, Florida, Cape Cod, Cincinnati, almost Chicago, Oklahoma, Florida, more Florida, Maryland, San Diego, New Jersey, South Florida, Pismo Beach, Nashville, Maryland, Michigan. Okay. Bay Area, all right. So you know the weather's decent. Hey, that was sad about Chen dying, huh? She was hit by a car walking her dog. We had a Alameda County superintendent. Is it Margaret Chan? I think it's Margaret. And I remember when I worked for the county, I used to see her around all over. She's been around for years, 30 years, I think. And she was killed last night. It was quite a shock. Oregon, Hudson Valley, Nashville, Michigan, Diva. Yeah. Thanks, Nessie. New York City. We got 700 right now. Stockton. Oh, this Alameda County supervisor out here in the Bay Area in California. I think her name is Margaret Chan. She's around for years. You guys, if you're not from Alameda County, you wouldn't know her. I grew up in Alameda County. I don't live in that county now, but I saw it on the news. Kansas, Pennsylvania, Canada. Okay, so I got some messages for you guys, okay? As you know, we got it wrong. A lot of us got it wrong on Youngkin winning. We thought he was going to lose. And I remember watching Andre at Astrology Alert, I'm going to have him on the show, I think, maybe this week or next week. And when he did his thing on the two charts, he doesn't have the birthdays, but I could have swore as he was reading it, he was going to say Youngkin was going to win. But there was something placing on someone, and then he said, well, actually, the other guy looks better. But the other guy lost. So, and I remember thinking he was going to win, the Democrat, and being even like, okay, well, you know, but I didn't hear it. I threw it. And okay, so I'm not 100% correct. Somebody did a thing on me who works in the political arena and said, you know, based on the midterms that I did, they had my sheets for Congress and for the Senate. And she even said that because she works for a lot of different political candidates. She said, based on me saying that the two Georgia people would win, I was probably way off. And I was right. But I had an 86% correct on that one. So, and remember when I thought Beto was going to win, and I was, Beto's going to win, Beto's going to win. And right in midstream while I was talking to you guys, I don't do as many videos as I used to do then. I probably should start up again. I heard as clear as day, no, he's not. Not this time. And I remember stopping in midstream and telling you guys, oh no, Beto's not going to win. Beto's not going to win. And I remember being so sad about it. But remember I told you that, you know, I can't read on things I enjoy, like my teens or for my family. I tend to be, I've done some really straight up great connections, but I tend to be favored towards certain people and things. Now, the Trump thing was just a done deal. I knew he was going to lose. I heard that. But with this particular contest, I didn't watch it as much, didn't listen to the speeches. Because he liked Trump is why I thought, he's going to lose. Apparently, he distanced himself from Trump. Actually, that night that he won, there was an MSNBC person that said, tonight was a very bad night for Trump. Partly because this guy got more people voting for him than Trump did when he was running. This guy also did not stand with Trump and, oh, I believe you and all that stuff. Is he going to be as bad as Trump? I'm going to check it out. But what I'm feeling is I need to really concentrate. Hey, Medium Kim. You know, it's so funny. Medium Kim said, do you think there was cheating? Isn't it interesting how our guy, the Democrat, called and wished Youngkin the best of luck? He didn't call for a recount, didn't say it was not right. And I swear to God, when the New Jersey governor won, I swear that other guy was going to say, it wasn't fair. Something was wrong. Was there cheating? I'm going to look. You know what the flash was? And I was telling Sterling's wife that I had a flash like there was a big thing of votes that hadn't got counted. And it's not like I was wishing for it. I had a flash on it. But what class, what's his face, did? McLaughlin? No, what class that he allowed this, you know, he didn't say, I want to recount. And also, I didn't know this, but apparently he did a speech and they said that was the kiss of death, where he said he didn't think parents should tell teachers what to do. And that was, you know, the white women's came out and voted him out. Yet this Youngkin did not get, from the last Republican that won in the governorship, did not get nearly as many seats, which is interesting. Kind of leaning on my stuff here. So yeah, he didn't get as many votes. So the vote was still lower. A lot of Dems didn't come out and vote, and we can't change it. But let me tell you something I did hear. I heard that because this Republican won and nobody's screaming it was fake, it's going to be harder for them to say fake. Because Virginia actually has some good voting stuff. They're not as terrible as Texas and Florida and stuff. But I felt like because he won, it's going to be harder. Because did you see that guy on the news that said he, so when do I get my gun if these Dems keep winning? When do I start shooting? I mean, and he was serious. I think this sort of took the edge off, but let's see how this guy does in office. Now, the one that scares me, because Virginia just turned sour. It's not just this governor. It's this DA that came in who posed with a rifle, an AR, and also doesn't want anybody to know that what her status is with the vaccine. And a whole bunch of people that were in the insurrection won in Virginia. Those are the ones I worry about. I think this guy may keep a lid on it, but let me double check. So to make sure I'm not hoping. Let's just make sure I'm not hoping. Tell me how Youngkin will be in office. Tell me the truth, the whole truth. Now, his planetary aspects are real bad next year. So let's see what happens. So apparently, I mean, the status quo with Virginia is to change governors every 4 years, period. Yes, Kat just said, Wilma Chan, Alameda County Supervisor, was hit while walking her dog in Alameda. She was a good person. Okay, tell me what's going to happen. Tell me what's going to happen with this guy. Here's the tower. Well, this could be how we feel right now. Like, what? What the hell? What do you mean? Cross with the 6 of Wands. He comes off energetically like a fool. He's going to work. He's going to work hard, actually. He's a businessman. So he'll try to do right for Virginia. So this is what I was hoping to tell you, but I wanted to double check. I almost see like he won't put up with too much Trumpster nonsense. So, he's going to make some enemies with that because he's not hail Trump. Because I told you I thought Trump was going to try to take credit for him getting it up, but he won't by landslide. Trump's going to end up not liking him. You know how that goes. He'll be talking trash about him. Oh, is Mel in the house? Mel, I was just talking. So anyway, Mel got some vicious emails about, I'm just not going to watch you psychics anymore because you're wrong. It's like, you know what? If we were perfectly 100%, the government would own us. We wouldn't be able to do it. It would be horrible if you're right all the time. So occasionally we're wrong. Fortunately, hey, look at my history. I predicted the virus before it came, the vaccines, Trump, the 86% on all the people winning and etc. Of man dying. I mean, I shouldn't have to come off with it. My guys have usually told you guys enough for you to say, well, I guess she's got something there. So I guess Mel's in the house, but I haven't seen him yet. Mel, I got 1,600 people in the house right now. I hope you brought cookies because I ain't got enough cookies. I wish you guys were all here. There he is. Yeah, you and Mel and I will be doing a video on Monday, but I double checked because I don't want to give you the wrong news. Now, here's my deal. And I promise you I'm going to do this. I had to be very careful because I hate the Trumpster so bad. But I'll be very careful about when I ask something to be quiet. I have to be totally quiet. It's just like when I thought Beto was going to win. Beto's going to win. And then boom, they hit me right in that calmness and said, no, he's not going to win. I think Beto will win this time around though, but we'll double check all that. So listen, you guys sent me. Oh, the midterms are going to be fine. Let me tell you something. They're going on, and Democrats need to wake up. And oh my God, and oh, the Democrats are looking at, they lost one governor, one. Okay, there was a bunch of other people that won that were good people. And we don't talk much about them, but they lost one governor, almost lost a New Jersey guy. That was interesting. That was very surprising. Got off by the hair of his chinny chin chin. But he was, I guess I heard that he was a little bit meaner than Youngkin is. Youngkin is a businessman. I'm telling you, he's like a Romney. He's going to be kind of, I do see him getting in there, but I don't see him doing cray. I do not see him doing cray. Okay. Thank you, JD. So, okay. So the Democrats are going to lose full control of the House of Delegates in Virginia. And that's okay. That's going to happen for 4 years and then or a couple of years, and then it'll change. Look, their voting thing is fine. They got in with this voting thing, so why would they want to change that? My thing is about the COVID. Are they going to be okay? They're going to tell the schools that the parents can be involved. That's going to be a hassle for the. I think parents should be involved, but these people are going to say, we were told by the governor we can tell you what to do, and this is what you're going to do. And there's too many cooks in the kitchen. Too many people with their attitudes. Dan's a teacher. I wonder, what do you think about carte blanche for all the parents? I see the parents being involved, but I don't think they should be able to 100% tell people what they can teach. So that's going to be the hassle. That's going to be the hassle. Okay. So anyway, I will tell you, I felt like it's going to calm people down that said that if only Democrats are winning, we're going to start shooting. No, and look, that the Democratic candidate called and gave his best to him, but it is history. I hope you watched Rachel Maddow last night. History has been that the other party wins. It's just history. So, I don't know much about that stuff. I just go with what I feel. So my feeling was incorrect. Okay. But please don't. Oh, how can I trust psychics and stuff? Well, don't trust the psychic. Trust yourself. Watch this for entertainment purposes only. Watch and see what happens. Kind of cool when things do come true. We've all gotten off on that. So, thank you, Anita. Yeah, that's true, Charlotte. Absolutely true. And they're not teaching a lot of this stuff that they're going, they're trying to teach this. No, anyway, even Maddow said that last night. They're making stuff up. Just like that guy, Youngkin ran on a fake thing. That was fake information. Well, you can't do this to it. No, that wasn't the true story. So, and he won on that because he wants the teachers to do what they want. So anyway, the repubes came out and voted. The Dems, not so much. But yet, he did not win by the amount the last governor won. So, okay. All right, you guys. Let me, I got some great. Laura said, listen, Linda, I live in Virginia, and I'm concerned how COVID will affect our state because he sounds like he'll be like DeSantis or Abbott. I just don't see him forcing people to get the vaccine. But federally, there's some laws he'll have to go with. I don't see him forcing people to get the vaccine. So if they all want to not get vaccinated, you get yourself vaccinated, Laura. Let's take a look. Okay, what's going on? He's going to end some stuff that's actually better for Virginia, but Virginia is going to turn around and be able to. I think something's going to happen next year to him. I don't know if he does something real stupid and they're all over him. Like, I don't think they can impeach a governor. I don't know. I know you can do that, but I feel like everybody up in arms about something. And he's not going to kiss, who's rear. So, um, he's not as bad as DeSantis and Abbott. DeSantis and Abbott are going up against big corporations, and it was stupid of them to do that. Okay, Helena, I'm concerned about the mental health of so many Americans. All those people showed up for John Kennedy Jr., who's been dead over 20 years. Hey, Opal girl, thank you. That's true. No one is right 100%, because if we were, we'd be dead and on the other side, and or owned by the United States government, because they would take me away, girlfriend. Somebody watched something on my numbers and they said Iran watches me a lot. China. I was like, oh. They're probably saying, is this girl for real? So, okay, so here we go. John Kennedy Jr. I saw, it was so pathetic. All those people believing a bunch of garbage, all standing in line for like 4 hours to wait for John Kennedy Jr. And let me tell you, if John Kennedy Jr. were really here, he would never be a Trumpster. He would not like his his mother. Thank you, Michelle. Take that to the bank. His mother was classy. She had upbringing, unlike me. And I think she tried to teach those kids to be polite and blah, blah, blah. And I just really think John would not have appreciated the vulgarness. So, okay. What is wrong? What is the mental health issues? Let me ask my guys, you guys. Let me ask. Oh, we got over 2,000 in the house. Hey, everybody. Tell me why people, they believe. And also my guides are asking that we pray for them. Pray for their souls. For they know not what they do. It's funny, they want to believe. They want to believe. But a lot of them that were standing out there that whole time are now questioning, which is good. They're now questioning. Oh, Mal. Thank you, sweetie. He's so sweet. I just feel like they're questioning, like they're saying maybe it's not true. Oh, thank you, Nat Art. Thank you, honey. Oh, Jesus, you guys, you're too generous, Deborah. Thank you, Deborah. Tell me what. Oh, listen, I got my camera person for my show that I'm going to be doing, a cooking show. We're going to start as soon as I got a chandelier here that's in the way, and I've got a new one coming, a new light fixture, and it'll be in next week, and then we can do it. Hey, Marby. Thank you, babe. Why are they doing this? Pray for them. They know not what they do. It's like they're showing me Trump lighting a match and dropping it into gasoline, and whoa. And so here's the deal. He doesn't care about these poor people. He does not care. He uses them for whatever he wants. And if you dare to disagree with him, they'll be crap. Remember, he told people, go ahead, punch them out. I'll pay your bills. He's a wannabe gangster. He wants to be a big man on campus. But these people around him, like that Alex Jones and even that guy from Fox News, they are whack jobs. And they just really make something out of nothing because it pays them money. They're getting money for that. But what happens is these poor people are giving their money for fraud. Love you too. Super truthful. Thank you. So I just want you guys to know that we need to pray. And it is sort of a mental, it's funny she said that, because it is sort of a mental disease that we're all going through. I know sometimes I thought I was going to lose my mind with the craze around. So, okay, so don't worry that these people are, they act as if they love God, but they know not of God. Their soul energies are no different of those who have followed other monsters. So they're reborn and had an opportunity to go a better way, but they ended up doing the same thing in a life before. So they may have been, Nazis. I don't know. Okay. Thank you, Michelle. I just want to say nobody's perfect. Thank you, girlfriend. Thank you. I know the voting bill, the voting rights bill. It feels like it's gonna. You heard that the DOJ has just sued Texas. I have seen. Okay, I'll say it again, you guys. And listen, if I'm wrong, please forgive me. But Pamela, thank you. Let me get centered. Let me look. In 2022, there'll be enough that we can make things happen. And we don't have to depend on Mansion or cinema. Oh, I did say that. Jean said, Linda, you said that Virginia would be some problem. It would not be easy. Interesting. Hey, Dee. Thank you. Thank you, Ray Carey. She said Edward Bernays has everything to do with a trauma bonding form of media to capture attention. And these people are false prophets. Exactly. Just horrible, horrible people. Thank you. Oh my God, girl. Yeah, that's funny, Uma. I told Sterling's wife, I could feel like a big stack of, I don't know if they'll find him. I feel like they'll find him. Like some were not counted. Not as enough, not 80,000. Oh, great, Veronica. Thank you, honey. See, that's the only way we have breathing room to move forward. Look at this. 10 of Pentacles. This is the Emperor. There's Biden. There's Biden. Here's the Ace of Cups. Everybody's happy. New beginnings. Yes. 9 of Pentacles. The Star. We gotta pin this video and keep it forever, because this is telling me that we will see glory and joy. And also because this guy won. Hey, Holly. Because this guy won, it's going to kind of give a little shot in the rear for other people to say, oh, hell no. And also this not getting for the elderly, getting dental and all that. This other thing won. It wasn't just because things hadn't passed. It's not Biden's fault. He won because that guy, McLaughlin, said parents should have nothing to do with telling teachers to, saying what should be taught in the classroom. Bad move. I didn't know that. If I'd heard that, I probably would have made a special video and say, y'all, he just buried himself. Bad move. I know even me. Love you too, Mel. Mel says hugs from Chicago. Hey, Brian. Okay, so I just want you to know that Youngkin is not going to be as poison as Trump, but the people around him feel poisonous. And I feel like some of those insurrectionists who got in, did you see that? I think 6 or 7 of them who actually were at the January 6th. I feel like they will try to start some trouble. They're not going to be there long. I don't know why I get that. I'm almost feeling like a couple of them will have to leave because they did something outrageous, something real underhanded. Okay. Yes, Pamela. Absolutely. That so you guys now that Rachel Maddow was fantastic. If you got DVR, if you got some way to watch her show from last night, it was excellent. Excellent. And in a way, it's so funny. I got to tell you this because this is exactly how I felt. I don't know how you guys felt. Even though he won and I was confused, I wasn't afraid. It'd be different if it was Trump. But no, there wasn't. You know, when Trump won, there was that feeling of like my gut hurt and I felt terrible. But I'm not feeling that. I'm not feeling that with this guy. So I don't think he can do that much damage. Yep, Todd said McLaughlin basically do himself. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's a lot of people I know who never vote. But the Dems didn't come out to vote. And I think they were just tired of all the hoopla. And I don't think they were that into McLaughlin, whatever his name is. I just don't think. Yeah, I felt Dan and I talked. Hey, Jackie. And I felt like, well, it's going to be okay. Everything's going to be fine. And but I think he'll keep those other crays down. I think if that New York guy, New Jersey, Dan, will help us with this. If that New Jersey guy won, hey Gail, I think he would have been trouble. Don't ask me why. He feels like mafia to me. McCauliffe. McCauliffe. Hey Jane, thank you. McAuliffe. Thank you. McAuliffe. Thank you, baby doll. I didn't like that new. I felt more scared of the New Jersey guy than I did of this Virginia guy. McAuliffe. Thank you, baby dolls. Because you know I never pronounce. People always be mad at me. Linda, it's called Deutsche Bank. I said, yeah, I know it's called Deutsche Bank. I like to call it Douche Bank. Hey, QR Peg. Yes, I felt nervous about him. You guys rock. I tell you, I got the best people. Thank you so much. I am just honored. JJ Funky, that's what I'm talking. Yeah, Leslie said it was scary here. Douchebink is more accurate, Anna said. McAuliffe, thank you, Colette. You guys help me out. That's what I'm talking. You know, I always come up with those nicknames too. Like, what was it I used to call, you know who? Orange Crush. Okay, so. Ooh, Deb O said, what's going on with Giuliani? Oof, SDNY has compiled a list of over 24 things he did to advance his personal and political interests in Ukraine. It was derailed with the election win of Zelensky. Yeah, but New York is working on Trump right now. Did you see that? They're moving forward with something on his Trump org. Hey, Michelle, thank you. Oh, I'm telling you guys. I know I've been telling you, and you're probably sick of me telling you. And then with this McLaughlin thing happening, you probably thought, oh, duck a l'orange, Hogwarts calls him. You probably think, oh, geez, Linda. But no, honest to gosh, I'm going to tell you, he's got his bit coming. It's happening. I do not see him running. I never have. But I hate to tell you this at the same time. I don't see him going to jail. So maybe he runs, maybe he, and listen, Andre, he did a chart on him. Oh, yeah, it looks bad for him in 2023, even. Rumple butt munch. Oh, God. But did he come out and make a statement when that guy won, the Republican? Did he come out and make a statement? Does anybody know? And Judith, Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something else I heard very clearly. We're going to have to get off the Trump train. These guys don't. And in fact, somebody said, I think when Biden was there at McAuliffe, whatever his name is, when he was at one of his things, they must have mentioned Trump 15 times. People are tired of the Trump train. Wait till the lawsuits and things start happening, then people will perk up again. But people are losing faith. People are like, whatever, that sucker got away from him. I don't see anything happening. Now we're going on a year since the election. That was yesterday, was a year. And poor Biden, he's done a lot, but they always act like he hasn't done anything. But he has, and he's trying his damnedest. And it's so hard because two people out of all those people get to choose. It's going to be their way or the highway, and no working with the other people. It's like, you're going to work with me or else. Thank you, Sue. Oh yeah, Chris. Oh, he's got so many financial troubles. Oh, so many. Yeah, he is a wolf in Democrat clothing. And let me tell you what else. He's got his hand out for money. Munchkin does. Okay. Yes, we will see and hear. Now listen, Christine, she's asking, are we going to see and hear any of the people from the January 6th insurrection? I'm going to tell you something. I don't know if you heard this, but they're working their way up. So there's big cases coming up. So yeah, there will be some stuff. But there's other people. It's amazing, huh? 7 people got into local politics, either city or county, who were insurrectionists. Yeah, exactly, Tiff. People are sick of it. So we got to get off the Trump train, you guys. Trump already ruined it. So let's just get in there and do this. And I really see Biden coming up with some great stuff besides this other stuff. But this cruelness of them always, doesn't matter what. Poor Pete Buttigieg couldn't even go on maternity leave without hell and horror of the stuff they would say. Just leave everybody alone. So, okay. Okay. Susan wants to know what's behind China telling its citizens to stock up on food and daily necessities. Interesting. I didn't know that was happening. Why is China telling everybody in China? I wonder, Susan, are you here? You know this for sure? Or, like if you belong to the Mormon church, they always want you to stock up. It's part of who they are. It's part of their arrangement of, you make sure you have this much stuff. Even in California here, I have extras of a lot of stuff because in case something happens, even an earthquake, have extra medicine, have foods and stuff like that. Okay, so let's take a look. Yes, Roger, exactly. Roger said, I think the reason why Youngkin won is because people were beyond tired of hearing about Trump. Yes, but it's not the whole picture. That guy, McAuliffe, saying, I don't think parents should. I mean, you might as well just struck them down right there. I don't think parents should tell teachers what they should teach. It was a big boob. Why is China doing this? Do they know something we don't know? China does have a lot of natural disasters. So it could be they just want the citizens to be able to take care of themselves in a natural disaster. But let's double check, make sure they don't have something they know that we don't know. Ooh. They're looking at endings. Crossed with the 4 of Wands. So they're looking at something that could happen, but not quite. They're just telling people to prepare. The Hermit means be able to be down for a while. Like when we get outages here, we have to plan on a week. taking care of your families. Behind is the Nine of Cups. So I think the Chinese government doesn't want people leaning on them. They want you to be able to take care of yourself. I think they've seen a couple of things happen there. I don't know if they've had earthquakes or floods, but they started saying, you know what, people need to be able to take care of themselves till we can get to them. That's what I heard. That's what I heard. But I'm not seeing the tower or, like bombs or anything. So I don't think there's anything planned right now. Lotus wants to know, Linda, will we ever see the Mueller report? Absolutely guaranteed, especially more towards 2022. So Kay Cause wants to know, how are we looking for November? Let's check it out. And you heard it here, ladies and gentlemen. Aw, thank you. It's in the music. Thank you. She's been a member for 16 months. Hunker down. Well, like I said, the Mormon church, and there's a bunch of people, religions and stuff, say hunker down. All those guys carrying their big AKs and stuff, out in the backwoods of so-and-so, making their moonshine. They can live without. So many of us can't. Tell me about the month of November. Remember the last time I did this and I saw a very famous older man dying? And it was Colin Powell. So let's see what they have to say today. This is weird. I'll just tell you what I see. I just saw, like, I don't know if it's in I don't know if it's in the United States. You guys keep an eye out, but I just saw a big, like, snowfall, what do you call it when the snow crashes? Even landing on houses. It's like a mudslide, but it has snow in it too. I don't know why. I just saw that. I do see a plane going down. I'm not quite sure if it's the United States. It's weird. The plane almost feels like it's more towards the north, Canada, Greenland, whatever. But it feels I see a plane going down. What else can I tell them? This is November now. So what happened? What do you want me to know? The economy is going to stay straight. There's nothing bad with the economy right now. There's some good news about a new, thank you, baby. Thank you, Lotus. So about a new, this is like being handed something that we'll all be happy about. So some good news could be something in the government, some new bill gets passed. The world. We're actually, this is weird. So this is weird, you guys. So I saw the big thing go down with the snow. What do you call those snow things? Thank you, Martha. Avalanche. I saw a big avalanche. I don't know where it is because I don't even know where it's been snowing lately. And then I also, unless they're trying to tell me avalanche as far as there's some big deal coming up, avalanche. And then look at this. Our hearts are going to mend. We're coming out. There's good. We're all excited with the sun shining on us. Now, the guys don't like us to be all happy about people going down. But when I look at this, I think it like gives people hope. And I'm thinking, I think they're going to, the January 6th commission or something. There's some stuff coming up that we were gleeful. And we're not supposed to be, but hell yeah, I'll come on live and we'll be like, party. That could be, Anna. It could be an avalanche of information because all of a sudden something breaks. Maybe it's La Palma too. Poor La Palma. Chris, I don't know. See, I can only tell you what I see. And then when you guys ask me different questions, I can't, it's just they're showing me like an avalanche. It could be like a volcano, but it's like but I see houses involved. So it could be the House of the Senate and the Congress, but houses that will be involved. Did you see, Maria? Thank you. Did you see McConnell on the news? Most of you guys ain't watching it, saying, well, the Democrats are really in trouble. No, they're not. We lost one governor's seat. One. Wait till 22. That's when you'll see the ants come out. And he said what they need to do is just drop this whole thing with this, because he's always sitting next to Munchkin, talking under his mouth, trying to say, come with us. If you turn Republican, I can run this whole show. I don't know if it's La Palma. Yeah, you guys asked me about La Palma splitting, and I didn't see that. But it just keeps spewing, correct? Yes, they're fearmonger. And don't forget, even the people we love fearmonger. MSNBC, I really started noticing they really like that Debbie Downer bullshit. They love it. They're constantly telling us, is this it for the Democrats? There's more of us between us and the independents than there are of the Republicans, okay? That's the truth. So if we just get out and get the vote, we're going to be okay. And don't forget my vision of the ants coming through. Yeah, he sure is. Yeah, well, they make money off of it. But sometimes I think they'd like Trump to be back in the mix because they make money off of it. Oh, Colleen. Thank you, Colleen. You rock. You guys are so cool. So, okay. Yeah, Martha just said, I'm missing you on Twitter. So you guys, I'll tell you. One day I woke up and somebody said, what happened to your Twitter? And they showed me the picture that it was removed or it was, and I can still see my Twitter. I have no followers, no one following me. That's 0. I can still see some of the tweets that people send. If I look you up, I can see you. I can like tweets, but I don't think you could see me liking tweets. So it's like I wrote them and said, because they're supposed to tell you, hey, you did this and we're putting you here or there or whatever. They said nothing to me. And Sterling's wife told me that she just saw somebody as soon as she hit 250,000 people, they took her off and she has no clue why. Like me, she never heard nothing. Thank you, Lisa. But is Twitter Republican? No, they got rid of Trump. So why would they want to play mean like that? Because trust me, I didn't say anything that would be considered awful or threaten someone. Other people said they're looking at, check which email account you have. Well, I did check, but I don't know what that does for me. Oh, Rittenhouse. I just saw him. He looks like kind of a young man that has some mental issues. Like he's not quite there. And let me look. We don't want to wish bad, even though it was terrible what he did. I mean, I'm not into followers. I mean, that's fine with me, losing all my followers. I just like getting some of my information. There's some people I really like. I get to talk to a lot of you guys, and they just got rid of it. So I don't know if it's gone for good or they'll give it back to me. Oh, okay. Oh, did you hear, Melissa? That judge was busy talking about the Bible to the jurors, telling them something from the Bible. That you're not supposed to do that in a court of law. You're not supposed to do that. Okay, that's what it is. He seems like something's off with him. And he really doesn't see what was so bad. They tried to take his gun from him, and he self-defense and killed him. So what's the outcome? What's the outcome? What's the outcome? 9 of Cups. In what way? Here's the battle. Is it he happy or we're happy? Maybe I needed to ask this a different way. Let's just ask, let me ask this a different way, because it's all these happy cards. It's because he's happy. Rittenhouse, what happens to you? What's the outcome? What happens with you? What's the outcome? Thank you, Alex. I did find the link. Thank you, sweetie. And I filled it in, and they gave me a number, and I guess get in line. But I'm not worried about, losing all. I can build it back up. I just would like to know what exactly happened, because they never said a word to me. Tell me what's going to happen. Is he going to be punished? He's not well. Energetically, he's off. Here's his mother hovering right over him. He's going to get off with a slap on his hand. He's going to be happy with the outcome. I'm almost feeling like they say, 2 years, 3 years, or time served or something. They might, okay, hold on, because I'm seeing 2. I'm wondering if it means 2 trials. Maybe they're dead set, because some people are going to say, no, he's guilty, and some people say, no, he's not. He's not. But I feel like I'm not seeing no life in jail or anything like that. I'm seeing that he'll be happy. But I almost feel like he has to go to trial twice. Well, the tower's here too, so he will get something because he's surprised. So the tower's there. Hi, Kiva. Well, that's what I'm wondering, because I felt like his mental status was going to be I just talked about that Flores, about QAnon. It's so sad. They drank the Kool-Aid. They're past lives from other people that were followers. Some people, that's why I enjoy having people that like me, but I really don't want you to look at me as I can make your life better. You just take what I say and see what that helps you. But, you never should idolize. You never should follow someone else. Be your own judge. I know, Trisha, but I'm just going to tell you what I saw. It's almost like he gets off with not so bad. Not free, but not so bad. Like the Jim Jones. Oh, that was so sad about the Jim Jones. I met a girl that her family was killed by Jim Jones. Yeah, that could be it, Seascape. But didn't they mentally check him to see if he was okay to stand trial? And he kind of digs that being a celebrity thing. He thinks he's a celebrity. And they look at him like he's a hero. Just like they look at that girl that got killed on January 6th. They're looking at her like she was a martyr. Trump called it murder. So listen, you guys, I told somebody I would do this. And I want you guys to help me out. So let me do this. Hold on. Let me look. This will be, I'm pretty good with missing people. So there was a gay couple that was up near where our girl was, and they were found dead in Utah after learning friends of a creepy guy. I wonder if that's them. Yeah, that's them. The couple, Karen and Crystal. They were discovered in La Sal Montana mountains in Utah. Um, yeah. Oh yeah. I'm so sorry. It feels like he feels like he immediately killed one and maybe even tortured the other one. It feels fast. So I think I don't know how the deaths were, but I feel one. But it was that guy, the creepy guy she's talking about. Remember those two little girls that were found down a bridge? And remember, I told you because the cops won't release any information about it. And I told you guys because it was a horrible, horrible thing. This guy, that creep that they caught on camera, that's the one that did it. But they had talked about him being creepy. They'd seen him before. And I think that crime will be solved. And this one with the guy that killed him, this crime will be solved. Um, yeah, they kept talking about a creepy guy to their friends at the campsite. He's the one that did it. He found them and he killed them. Yes, that was chat. Yes. So, this will be solved. I want you to know this will be solved. These poor girls, they didn't even know what happened. It was fast, is what it feels like. And this girl, this Kaylin, she feels like she suffered a little longer than Crystal did. Crystal feels like she was killed immediately. I'd be dying to know what the forensics say. Now, of course, you know they're not dead. They're together there on the other side. They're going to help law enforcement find this guy. This guy is, they got DNA. I'm telling you right now. Hey, Ron. So, Annette, let me look her up. Annette wants to know about Summer Wells that was missing in Tennessee. I wonder if I read on her before. Whenever you ask me about someone that's missing, be sure to give me a picture if you can. Oh, this poor little girl. This was done by someone they know. Seven chilling details in case of missing Summer Wells, from 5-year-old's shaved hair to brother's removal from home. This was someone they knew. I wonder if it's a family member. This was someone they knew, and they disposed of the body. This is a family member. Isn't that weird how I can just feel it? I'll just sense it, you guys. You just give me a picture and you tell me where their location is, and but the main thing is they're not really deceased. They're enlightened. But this little beautiful girl, she didn't have an easy life. I don't think it was easy where she lived. This was someone they knew. I think they will find her body. It might have been Mimi, but I know it was someone that she knew. I know it was a shock, but in a way, I mean, I read a thing on the Mafia hit where they took this man was going to squeal and they took his son and they put him in a cage. And he was so weak because they hardly fed him. And then by the time they killed him, he just accepted it because he was glad to be dead rather than live like that. Just so terrible what people do. And they think that they're getting away with something, but you can't take away someone's free will. You'll never have their soul. That's the worst thing you can do, is try to take someone's free will. So killing, or even parents trying to tell their kids what to do, or bosses who are rude or mean and try to be overwhelming to you, those people have soul energy that will pay for that. But yeah, this little girl was abused. I'm going to tell you right now. Okay. Summer's father was arrested over the weekend for a DUI. When he was released, he rearrested for some outstanding warrants. Yeah, wasn't an ideal situation for this little girl. She's doing fine. I see a woman around her. Oh no, a 13-year-old child was murdered in Seattle. Oh, that's terrible. Oh, Yvette, for real? The New Jersey GOP candidate will not concede. What did I tell you? I told Dan that. I said, mark my words. The New Jersey governor is going to ask for a recount, the GOP. But the other one, he gracefully left and said, I wish you the best of luck, but no. Yep. I said that. So you guys, it's an hour now. I love you all. Thank you so much. It's always so much fun hooking up with y'all. Look at that, 3,364. That's what I usually get, about 3,000 something. I totally enjoy you guys. And watch this if you didn't catch me in the beginning, because I explained a lot about Youngkin. I don't want you to worry about that. But I worry about that DA that won, that woman who posed with an AK, and she doesn't let anybody know her status. So, it might get a little ugly in Virginia. Thank you, baby doll. Love y'all. Here comes the dogs. Here comes the dogs. Here comes the dogs. Love you too, babies. And you guys have a peaceful night. Okay, so when am I coming back? Probably Sunday, because I'm working tomorrow and Saturday. I got my readings. You know what I'm saying? Girl's got to do her readings. See the dog? See the tail wagging over there? Okay, bye, you guys. Love y'all. Cheers.